A study from the University of Southern California Keck School of Medicine is linking the adoption of electric vehicles to improvements in public health. Joining us today remotely from California is Dr. Sandy Eckel, author of the study. Dr. Eckel, thanks for joining us. Tell us about what you found.
Thank you, David. So we were very interested in the idea that the transition to electric vehicles is projected to have considerable co-benefits to air quality and human health, but there's been relatively little real-world evidence documenting these co-benefits. And so what we did is we took advantage of a natural experiment occurring here in California at the early stage of the EV transition, and we looked at how the increasing number of EVs and other zero-emission vehicles was related to air pollution and asthma-related ER visits. And what we found, first of all, was that there was remarkable growth in EVs from 2013 to 2019, but we also noticed that there was slower growth in EVs in the zip codes with lower socioeconomic status. And so the main finding that we had was that there's evidence that zip codes that had greater increases in the number of EVs had greater declines in asthma-related emergency department visits, even after controlling for differences in socioeconomic status and overall time trends.
Help us understand how pollution that we all breathe from gas-powered vehicles is actually bad for us on a health level.
Yeah, that's a great question. So internal combustion vehicles, they produce a variety of air pollutants, including nitrogen dioxide, which is a combustion product. But it's important to note that zero-emission vehicles like EVs have zero tailpipe emissions. And when inhaled, air pollutants like nitrogen dioxide have a variety of health impacts. The respiratory system is the most sensitive and impacted first. People with asthma are at increased risk of asthma exacerbations when they're exposed to air pollution, and this can lead to an emergency department visit.
Now, you mentioned different zip codes, different socioeconomic statuses, of course. For many, really, electric vehicles are still cost prohibitive at this stage. What would you tell folks in lower income zip codes who also want to breathe cleaner air?
Absolutely. So the transition to EVs is really an opportunity to address environmental justice issues. It's exactly the case that underserved communities, these might be the communities that have the most to benefit from the transition because these communities are often overburdened by environmental exposures like air pollution and also air pollution related diseases like asthma. So this is an issue that needs to be addressed and considered by policymakers who are thinking about incentives for purchasing EVs, especially used EVs, and those who are working to develop infrastructure projects like charging stations in communities where it might not be feasible to install them at private residences, like in communities with many multifamily dwellings.
Very interesting stuff. Well, thank you so much for your research and for your time. Dr. Eckel with the USC School of Medicine.